Alright, we are back. And this review is not a movie and it's not a TV show. This review is music. We are doing music today. Coils, please act right. Don't pee on me today, okay? And so this album came out a couple of weeks ago, but also during that time I was going through a Great Depression, and we got a pandemic, and we have race war going on, so I didn't feel like recording shit. But I did listen to this album, and like I said, it came out 2 weeks ago, and I've listened to this album pretty much almost every day since it's been out, so that pretty much can tell you where my thoughts lie, and that is Lady Gaga's Chromatica. This is her 6th studio album. And one thing about, now I will be honest, I am a Lady Gaga fan. I'm a big stan. I'm a little monster, or whatever you want to call it. But Lady Gaga has shown much growth and evolution in her music. When you think, because when she first came out, I was still in college, and so it was probably my sophomore year, maybe freshman. No, it was sophomore, but I was still in college when she first came out. And with Just Dance, when they hit the scene, you know, I enjoyed it, I loved it, but it was, when you look back at it, you're like, you know, that's any kind of pop song, nothing big, nothing great. But then when she came out with Born This Way, oh, that's when the respect level really jumped up. Like, what? Sorry, Coils, I scared you. Was like, what the fuck? This woman is an alien. You know, we always say that some celebrities, some singers, actors are like alien status, like you can't define them, you can't put them in a box. That's Lady Gaga in a nutshell, and I felt that way when Born This Way album came out. And then of course she did Art Pop, I believe, and she did Fame, Monster, Art Pop. I can't remember everything in order and sequence, but she went where she was really big and pop, and you saw her like doing crazy antics with meat dresses at award shows and stuff like that, and you like, this woman is crazy, but she's super talented to back up her crazy. So you know you know, some people loved her, some people hated her, some people thought she was overrated. But then she pulled a bait and switched on us, and then she started she did this jazz album, I remember, with Tony Bennett. It was like a duet, and she really showed her range as far as vocals, because you know, with her first couple of albums, of course the fans who listened to every song was like, yeah, she can sing, but the casual listener, the people who only heard her on the radio, was like, that was the album where people started saying, oh damn, this woman can sing, like she really has vocals, like she can hold a note and stuff like that. And then she hit us with Joanne. And Joanne was completely different from all the previous albums. It was so different, but it was still great. Sonically, it was amazing. It was beautiful. Her vocals was great. She really showed the world what type of amazing artist, versatile artist she can be. But it was, at the same time, it was still very different from what we were used to. It was a different kind of pop than what we were used to. But I loved that one across the board, even though at first, upon first listen, I was like, not really feeling this, not the Lady Gaga I know that I'm used to. But after like second, third listen, repeat listens, I was hooked on Joanne. And then she jumped into acting and did A Star Is Born. And not only was she amazing in acting in that movie, but the soundtrack, woo! Still different from what we're used to with Fame, Fame, Monster, Pop Art, Born This Way. Still very different, but it was like, okay, Gaga's here to stay. The woman ain't going nowhere. And for those who don't like her, you're gonna have to deal with it, because she's pretty much topped everything. And I think she's close to getting an EGOT. The Emmy, Grammy, you know, the whole thing that only a few celebrities have. I think she's close to it. If she ever decides to go on Broadway to get a Tony, it's over. She got the EGOT, because she has an Emmy, I believe, for American Horror Story, Golden Globes, or maybe Golden Globes for American Horror Story. She has an Emmy for A Star Is Born, of course Grammys for her music. So yeah, she's almost there to get an EGOT, which is very impressive. So if she decides to, hey, I want to take acting on stage and get a Tony, I mean, she's a all-around talented woman. Great writer, amazing singer, great dancer. If you go to a Lady Gaga concert live, I've never been live. I wanted to go when she was in Vegas, you know, before all this COVID stuff, but maybe one day. But I've seen footage, and I know the footage I've seen online does not do it justice, but she is an amazing, amazing performer. Anyways, Chromatica. What did I think of this? Oh my gosh, Chromatica. We have old Lady Gaga back mixed with new Lady Gaga, and she gave us, Chromatica was so awesome. She gave us 80s and 90s EDM, pretty much. Like, it's hard to explain. If you like 80s EDM and 90s EDM, she pretty much mixed it and made it current, made it wonderful today, which was amazing. And of course the standout tracks is Rain on Me with Ariana Grande, Sour Candy with Blackpink, yeah, the K-pop group. I just couldn't think of the name of it, but and there were other great standouts like Alice, which is like her interpretation of like Alice in Wonderland, which was amazing. And she really, like, someone said it best, I think it was Kid Fury from The Read. He was like, this album is pretty much for like the Vogue, you know, if you were watching Pose and you see them doing those dances and stuff and voguing and stuff, that's basically this album, like, as far as sonically, musically. And of course the lyrics are amazing, and I really, really love Chromatica. It's really bringing us back to old Gaga while incorporating, you know, different nostalgia sounds, to where it feels right listening in 2020. Very funny enough, even though, like I said, it reminds you of 80s and 90s EDM pop dance records, but it feels like it's also meant for 2020, if that makes sense. But anyways, this album is beautiful, it's amazing. When I tell y'all I've been depressed for the past month, I've been depressed, and this album is something I go to pick me up, to help me feel better, even if it's just for an hour, you know. It's something that you can just dance in your house by yourself. I can't wait till COVID is done. I can't wait for, you know, us to be able to go back in public to concerts, because I can see this in a concert setting. I can picture in my mind, I can see this at the gay clubs, I can see this at the regular clubs. I can't wait to go back to the clubs with my friends and dance, because I know they're going to play this record. Just think, if we didn't have the virus, we could be celebrating Pride right now, doing Pride parades, and you know Rain on Me would be all in on the Pride parades. You know, they would be jamming that whole album. It's just, bless my little gay soul. But anyways, that was an amazing record. If you haven't heard it, you're missing out. Even those who aren't big Lady Gaga fans, I really wish y'all would give it a try. Like, if you don't like any of her previous albums, then you might not care for this, but I feel like, you know, give it a try. You never know. You never know. This album was great, and it's perfect, and exactly what we needed. So that is my review, my music review for Lady Gaga's Chromatica. I've got more music and movie reviews coming soon, so check it. So subscribe, like, and be on the lookout. I might have coils in the next video, or I might have a different snake, because I'm trying to rotate them out. But thank you for tuning in to Snake Cinema Reviews, Snake Cinema and Music Reviews. I am Prince Elias, this is Coils, and we will check y'all in the next video.